Hi, Year 3. It's Mrs. Silverthorne here with maths for Thursday, the 25th of February. Okay, let's jump in. Oh, it hasn't happened yet so far, but it had to happen at some point. So for today, for our warm-up, can you log on to TT Rockstars and play some games for 5 minutes to practice? Pause the video here and go and log in. Okay, so let's have a little look at this kind of maths today. So we're still thinking about weight, we're still thinking about how we use those skills. And for today, we're actually looking at adding and subtracting mass. So the first thing we need to think about is how much does this apple weigh and how much does this banana weigh? If you want to pause the video there, just have a little look at it, then you can. Okay, so hopefully you worked it out as the apple. The red arrow is at the moment pointing at the 100 grams. So we can tell really, really quickly that the apple weighs 100 grams. It has a mass of 100 grams. And the banana, straight away I can see that the arrow is pointing at the 200 grams. So it's slightly more. So the banana weighs 200 grams. Okay, not too bad so far. But what would the total mass be if we put both pieces of fruit on the same scale? Just pause the video here and have a think about what we would do. Okay, have you had a little think about it? Once you've had a think about it, I also want you to think about what this would look like as a calculation. You might have already thought about it. You might have already said, Mrs. Silverthorne, that's okay, I can work that out. I know that if I put the apple and the banana on the same scale, it's the same as adding 100 grams to 200 grams. The weight of the apple won't change and the weight of the banana won't change, but we'll be putting them together. And I know that I'm going to start with my bigger number. 200 grams plus 100 grams would give me 300 grams altogether. Okay, I imagine you got that quite quickly. Let's move on. Okay, what about if we're adding up more than two items? So you might have noticed that with these objects here, we want to work out the total mass. And when we're working out the total mass, we're adding them up. So we look at 4 kilograms of flour, 2 kilograms of sugar, and 1 kilogram of chocolate chips. So I like to start with my biggest number first because I feel like that just gets the number out of the way. So let's have a little look. On a number line, I could do plus 4. There we go. And I put my kg just so that I know I'm not dealing with anything else. I'm definitely dealing with kilograms. And then I could do another jump of 2 kilograms. There we go. Do my little kg. I'm sure your handwriting is much neater than mine on this laptop. And then plus 1 more, plus 1 kg. So with all of this worked out together, what would I end up with? So using the number line this way, I can see I've got 4 kg plus 2 kg. So 4, 5, 6. So here I would have 6 kilograms. And then I would add on 1 more here. And then that would make that 6 kilograms into 7 kilograms. There we go. Not bad at all. Not too tricky. Okay. Now let's have a little look at this. This is something slightly different. On this scale, it shows that Asha poured some cereal in a bowl, but then she removed some. How much did she actually remove? So this is interesting. What we're trying to do here, isn't it, is work out the difference between the first bowl and scale and the second bowl and scale. We can already see that the first bowl is slightly emptier by the time we get to the second bowl. So let's look at the scale. Well, I can see that to begin with, the red arrow is pointing at the 300 grams. I'm going to write 300 grams here. I'm going to turn this into a calculation. But after Asha had removed some cereal from her bowl, she had, let's look at the scale. Can you see that there? She had 100 grams. Now, in order to work out the difference, I would need to do a subtraction. So when we're dealing with worded problems, what we're thinking about is actually what kind of calculation am I doing? So how much did she remove? What is the difference between the two amounts? So I wonder if you can figure this out. pause the video here and see if you can work out what 300 take away 100 would be. Okay, how did you get on? Did you figure out the difference between 300 and 100 would equal 200 grams? So she actually poured out 200 grams of cereal. There we go. It must have been that this was too much to add to the milk to. Perhaps if she'd added milk, the bowl would have overflowed with cereal. Okay, let's move on. Now we've got some problems with mixed values. So we've got here, a dog weighs 8 kilograms and 200 grams when it is 8 weeks old. The same dog weighs 12 kilograms and 900 grams when it is 12 weeks old. So it's a little bit older now. What is the difference in the dog's weight between 8 and 12 weeks? Now, the clue here is in the question. This here, this word difference, is actually a maths clue. And when we hear the words, what is the difference? I want you to go bing bong. That actually means I need to do a subtraction. I need to do a take away sum. Now I can do a take away sum, no problem at all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a number line here to help me. Okay, so I know that at the end of 12 weeks, the dog weighs 12 kilograms and 900 grams. Okay, but because I'm subtracting, I'm going to put it on the right hand side and I want to work my way backwards because I'm working out the difference and I am subtracting. So what I'm actually going to do first is I'm actually going to take away the grams first. So I've got my 900 grams here. So I want to take away 8 kilograms and 200 grams because that was the starting weight of the dog that we have. So I'm going to take away 200 grams. So I'm going to jump back 1, 2. So I'm going to be taking away 100 and then I'm going to take away another 100. If you're able to work out taking away 200 all in one go, that's great because that's really efficient calculating. There we go. So I'm taking away 100, then taking away another 100. So up here then, I would have 12 kilograms. The kilograms here doesn't change. But this is where I've got to be thinking about where is it different? I've got 900 grams, take away 100 grams. That will make 800 grams. Then I take away another 100 grams. 800 grams, take away another 100 grams. That will leave me with 700 grams. Okay, so there we go. I've done my grams. All of my grams are subtracted. Now I'm going to look at taking away the 8 kilograms from the 12. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or I've run out of line, and 8. Okay, so I'm taking away 8 kilograms from 12. So once I've taken away 8 kilograms from 12, what I can then be thinking is, okay, what is my answer? Because I will have completed all of it. Now, it's up to you how you work this out. You might start with 8 and count up to 12 to work out the difference. So you might go 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and figure it out as 4. Or you might start at 12 and count backwards 8 kilograms. So you might go 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. And you will get to the answer of 4 kilograms. So let's put our 4 kilograms in. And we'd already worked out our grams. This is already here. So the difference in the dog's weight between 8 and 12 weeks was actually 4 kilograms and 700 grams. That dog grew quite a lot. Okay, what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to have a go at these mass additions and subtractions. So you might have noticed here, the first two are additions and the second two are both subtractions. So if you're ready to pause the video and give it a go here. What I would suggest is that I would work out my grams first and then I would work out my kilograms. So pause the video and give them a go. Okay, how did you get on? So have a little look through these answers. If you want to tick them off, of course, you're more than welcome to. If you did them just on some scrap paper, that's no problem as well. But have a little look and see how you got on. And when you're ready, we're actually going to jump straight into the silver calculations today. So for our silver, what we're looking at is we've got 3 additions and 3 subtractions to work on today. So we've got 6 questions for our silvers. Now for these problems, if you draw a number line to help you, that's great. Or if you're able to work them out mentally, that's fine too. Whatever works best for you. So pause the video here and give it a go. Okay, how did you get on? So have a look. Oh, I've jumped. Okay, have a little look through the answers here. Tick off the ones you got correct. Don't worry about any that you didn't get correct. Pop a dot next to it and then write the correct answer after it. And I'm sure that that will be something that we can pick up again soon enough. If you're ready for the gold challenge, let's move on. Okay, so I've got a bit of problem solving here for you today with your gold challenge. I want to know how many books it will take to balance out the tins on this balance scale. So I've given you a little clue because each of the tins weighs 450 grams. So you will want to know how much you've got on this side, because if you see the scale is balanced, I'd like to have the same amount on this side. Each of the books weighs 300 grams. So how many books will I need to pop there? Pause the video and give it a go. Okay, how did you get on? Okay, so with the clue that I gave you, if you know that both tins are worth 450 grams, once you'd added them up, you would have ended up with 900 grams on this side. Now, in order for the balance scale to stay balanced, I would need to have another 900 grams on this side. And so if the books weigh 300 grams each, I would have needed 3 of them. So 300, add 300, add 300 to make that 900 grams to make the balance scale balance. How did you get on? Give yourself a big pat on the back if you managed to get that one. If you're ready for the platinum task, let's move on. Okay, so Tommy and Rosie are working out the total weight of the box and the suitcase. Who is correct? So Tommy says the total weight is 5 kilograms and 1,200 grams. Rosie says the total weight is 6 kilograms and 200 grams. Who is correct? Pause the video here and see if you can work it out. Okay, so have a little look. Hopefully you got the answer that both of them were correct. They were both correct because although Tommy has got 1,200 grams, we already know that 1,000 grams is exactly the same weight as 1 kilogram. Oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot my G. There you go, to show that it's grams. 1,000 grams is the same as 1 kilogram. And if we're able to use that knowledge, then we can use mixed amounts like this. Okay, that's enough of our maths for today. And I hope you had a really, really good morning. And I will see you not tomorrow for some more maths. I will see you next week for some more maths. Have a really, really good day.